Again, a very good morning to all of you. I am Abhilasha Nahata, your social science teacher, and today we are going to continue our chapter one of your geography book, that is environment. In our last class, we had discussed about the term environment and how do human beings modify this natural environment of ours, and what are the various components of environment. I told you about the various components of environment. Just look at this picture once again, just look at this mind map once again. So what are the components, or you can say what are the parts of environment? So it is basically divided into three parts: natural environment, human made environment, and human environment. So natural environment, water, air, land, all the living things are uh, come under natural environment. And human made, those things which are made by humans, like buildings, parks, bridges, roads, monuments, industries. All these are, what are these? These are the human made components of environment. And the human environment, the feeling, or you can say the things which we have made, which is not which is not physically seen to us, but those things we made, like individuals, male or female, family. It is a feeling, or it is a bonding which we have. It communities, different types of communities, religion, education, marketing or economic, you say कि business होना चाहिए, political situations. So all these situations or feelings are considered under human component of human environment. Why? Because all these are the things which is also made by human, but it is not physically seen to us. Okay, so these are the physical, these are the components and of environment. So today we are going to uh, talk about natural environment elaborately. So what is natural environment? Natural environment refers to biotic and abiotic condition. Now, what are biotic condition and abiotic condition? The world of all the living organism, all the living organism. Just look at these pictures: human beings, birds, plants, animals. All these are living animals. All these are, sorry, all these are living things. And uh, all these organisms considered under, considered as biotic condition or biotic environment. Okay, all the living organism come under biotic environment. जितने भी living things हैं, ठीक है, either it is plants, animals, birds, human beings, bacteria, एक छोटी सी चींटी ही क्यों ना हो, ठीक है, all these are known as biotic. Okay, now a biotic. What are a biotic in environment? The world of non-living elements. ठीक है, जैसे कि for example metals, coins or almirahs, or you can say fan. All these are the metals. ठीक है, jewelry. They are not living product. They are non-living product. So metals, land, rocks, minerals, all these things are come under a biotic condition. So difference, what is the basic difference between biotic and abiotic environment? The world of living organism is known as biotic environment. For example, human beings, birds, plants, and animals. While the world of non-living elements, for example, metals, land, rocks, minerals, air, water, are known as a biotic environment. Okay, now, so natural environment, we consider land, water. We also seen in the flow chart, or you can say mind map of the components of environment, or that land, water, air, plants, animals, all these things come under the natural environment. So land, water, plants, animals comprises the natural environment. Just look at this picture, you are able to see water here, air, obviously, living being or animal, yeah, bird bolo, plants bolo. So all these things are natural environment. You are able to see some rocks here, ठीक है, रॉक्स भी है। तो ये क्या है, ये आपका नेचुरल इन्वायरमेंट है। ओके, सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इन नेचुरल इन्वायरमेंट lithosphere is there. What is lithosphere? Litho, what is the meaning of litho? Litho means solid, ठीक है, solid environment. So it is the solid crust or the hard top layer of the earth. So the solid crust or the hard top layer of the earth is known as lithosphere. Yeah, whatever the land you look at, for example, mountains, just look at this, mountains, plateaus, flat land, ठीक है, ये ग्रीनरी वाला जो लैंड देख पा रहे हो, ये प्लेटूज देख पा रहे हो, ठीक है, प्लेन वैलीज देख पा रहे हो, माउंटेन्स देख पा रहे हो, दीज आर सम ऑफ द लैंड फॉर्म्स। तो जितना भी अर्थ का जितना भी सॉलिड क्रस्ट है, सॉलिड पोर्शन है, और यू कैन से जो हार्ड लेयर है अर्थ की, हार्ड टॉप लेयर है अर्थ की, उसको हम लिथोस्फेयर बोलते हैं। व्हाट वी कॉल इट लिथोस्फेयर। It is made up of rocks and minerals and covered by a thin layer of soil. Rocks and minerals से बनी हुई होती है. It is made up of rocks and minerals and covered with by a thin layer of soil. If you just look at the ground and you see a thin layer, you see the thin layer of soil there. But under that thin layer of soil, you will see rocks and minerals. Okay, so what are the major landform? It is irregular surface with various landforms. So what are the various landforms? Various landforms are, just look at this picture, mountains, sorry, valleys, these are the plateaus, these are the plain lands, islands, islands, valleys, deserts, ठीक है, ये सब क्या है आपका लिथोस्फीयर है, मेजर लैंडफॉर्म्स एंड इट कम्स अंडर लिथोस्फीयर. सो लिथोस्फीयर इज lithosphere is the domain that provides us forests, grasslands, or grazing land, land for agriculture and human settlements. So, forest. So it provides us forests. Various wild animals and animals live there. Various types of plants are there. Our trees are there. We are able to get the medicinal plants from the forest. Grasslands, take a various grasslands are there. Grasslands or grazing lands, like for example, some animals graze, right? Some animals eat the leaves and the plants from the land, and that land is known as grazing land. If you can say, just remember, you able to see some various types of animals who are eating from the land, some plants and some grasses like that. For example, you may have seen goat, sheep, cattle, ठीक है, so all those animals are grazing from that land to grassland. So lithosphere is providing grasslands or grazing lands to us. Land for agriculture, we are having our meals, right? We are having fruits, we are having chapatis, rice, pulses, grains. There are various types of grains. We are having various types of fruits. We are so all those food products. Where do we get it from? We are getting all those food plants or all those food from land, agricultural land. So we are doing agriculture, we are doing farming, and we got all the products from that land, like rice, wheat, corns, apples, bananas, or you can say the fruits, vegetables. So it is also providing land for agriculture and human settlement. Most important, you all are living under the roof. We all have school building with us. You all are living at your house, right? तो वो क्या है? Human settlement है. We are looking at we are living at house, ठीक है? तो वो हाउस कहाँ पे बना है? एक लैंड के ऊपर ही बना है ना वो हाउस. सो इट इज ऑल्सो प्रोवाइडिंग अस human settlements, right? So your school building, Where is your school building? It is on the land, or on the water? It is on the land, right? So where are your house? Your house is on the land or water? Obviously land. Okay, so lithosphere is providing us forests, grasslands, grazing lands, lands for agriculture and human settlements. Lithosphere is also a source of mineral wealth. What are minerals? Minerals are like just say diamonds, platinums, iron ore, gold, silver, coal, petroleum. Take it all, not petroleum, but yes, all these minerals or resources. From where do we get it from? We are getting all those resources, and or you can say mineral wealth from the lithosphere only. We get all iron ores, gold and platinum, etc., silver from the layers of the rocks only, or under the from under the land. Okay, so it is also a good source of mineral wealth. Okay, so now you have to do one work. You have to look at your surroundings and make a list of uses that the land in your neighborhood is being put to. Okay, just look at page number 3, and there is a let's do project. Just open your book and look at the second box. Let's do hydrosphere. Hydro, what is the meaning of hydro? Hydro means something which is related to water. The another name, or you can say the scientific name of water, is hydro. Okay, so hydrosphere. Hydrosphere, all the water bodies are known as hydrosphere. It is also known as the domain of the water. The domain of the water is known as the hydrosphere. Wherever we see any kind of water body, for example, just look at this river, just look at this lake, just look at the waves of the ocean. These are the domains of water. Okay, तो जितने भी पानी के आपके अलग अलग जगह रिवर्स होती है, ग्लेशियर्स हो गए, एंड lakes ho gaye, ocean, or you can say sea water. So all these are the domain of the water, and we gave the domain of water a name that is known as hydrosphere. Okay, so it comprises of various sources of water. Sources, like we get water from different places. For example, we are getting water from river, so it is a source of water. We are getting water from a lake or spring, so it is a these are the source of water. We are getting water from the ocean, so these are the source of water. So what are the different types of water bodies? There are different types of water bodies like rivers, lakes, seas, oceans, etc. These are the different water bodies, and these are the various sources of water. Okay, and essential for all the living beings. Do we need water for our survival? Yes or no? Do we need water for our survival? So it is essential for all the living beings. Water is essential for all the living beings, because we need, as a human being, we need water for drinking purposes, for bathing purposes, for cooking our food, for washing our clothes, and for various purposes we need water. And for other kinds of living beings, for example, if we take the example of plants, plants need water to grow. Plants need water to make their food, right? Plants and animals, obviously animals also need water for their survival. So there are fish live in water only, right? So it is essential for all the living beings. Water is very much essential for all the living. So now your mm, next type of the domain of a natural environment is atmosphere. Atmosphere, something which is related to air. Okay, air, atmosphere. It is the thin layer of air. So the air we breathe in, okay, it is known as atmosphere. So it protects us from harmful rays and heat of the sun. Atmosphere is protecting us. So the harmful rays which is coming from the sun, ठीक है, the air is protecting us, the atmosphere is protecting us from that harmful rays. We need air for breathing, right? So atmosphere is providing us that air which we wanted for our survival, which we wanted to which we wanted for our breathing. Okay, it consists of number of gases. Okay, there are various number of gases which made atmosphere: dust and water vapor. Atmosphere, for example, okay, if you washed if you wash your clothes and keep it on, you can say, keep it on a rope for making it dry. ठीक है, एक आप रस्सी पे कपड़े धोने के बाद रस्सी पे ड्राई होने के लिए उसे रख देते हो, तो वो जो पानी है कहाँ जा रहा है? That water is making water vapor, वो एयर के मॉलिक्यूल के अंदर चला जाता है, right? So it can atmosphere is consist of number of gases, dust particles and water vapor. Okay, so changes in atmosphere leads to changes in weather and climate. Okay, जैसे ही atmosphere change होता है, वैसे ही आपके जो atmosphere है उससे weather और climate change होता है. If you see right now we are having summers in India, right? But in Australia winters are there. So changes in atmosphere leads to changes in weather and climate. आपका atmosphere अगर change हो रहा है तो उससे आपका weather भी change हो रहा है और climate भी change हो रहा है. For example, आज morning में we have a very fine weather. ठीक है, बहुत सुहावना सा मौसम हो रहा था. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा ऐसा भी लग रहा था बारिश भी होने वाली है. So अगर आपके एटमॉस्फेयर में चेंजेस आ रहे हैं, it means it produce changes in the weather and the climate also. Okay, so all the plant and animal kingdoms, ठीक है, needs atmosphere for their survival. Okay, and there is one more question for you guys. Okay, just look at page number 3 of your textbook. You have seen a question: where does the water you use in your home and school come from? This is a question from your hydrosphere portion, water. Okay, and make a list of different uses of water in our daily life. Have you seen anyone wasting water? How?